Hey Mustangs, just want to take a quick second and update you, tell you that we're off to a great start for this school year. We're in our second full week, if you will, of school. Not everybody around the state started school at the same time, and so we're in our second week. Want to just tell you everything's going great. We're off to a great start. Our kids and our faculty and our staff are doing a fantastic job. Lots of great things happening. It's really exciting to see. So I want to touch base with you, though, because you may have seen or heard that TEA has kind of updated some things regarding COVID protocol. And so it really doesn't change much for us, but it will cause us to go back and do some monitoring and reporting when we do have cases that come in. And so I want to stress up front, though, first that don't believe everything you see on social media or even things you hear in the rumor world, if you will. Not every child that leaves school is COVID related. We have normal sickness, if you will. We have normal stuff that's going around, and even just normal cold and things like that. So we're not experiencing anything differently than we have in the past. But we do have, as you know, probably in our community and in statewide and even in the country, that COVID is not gone. I don't know if it's going to ever be gone. It may be something that we just have to work through. And so we're going to go back and report like we did last year when if a child tests positive, and then we're going to notify you through Parent Square if your child was around that kid or faculty member, so that you can monitor and watch and see if your child develops symptoms. And so we just want to be upfront and tell you that you're going to start seeing some of those if we do get test results in. But TEA did update that. It doesn't change anything else regarding masks. There's no mask mandate. There's no vaccine mandate. Those are your choices. But our plan last year worked. And so we're going to go back to that reporting plan where we'll simply notify you if your kid's around someone that tested positive. But there's no masks, no vaccine requirement. That's your choice as a parent. The question then comes, if my child does, or if your child does test positive, what do we do? Well, you keep them out. That's what we did last year. If a child tests positive for COVID, they stay out. If you're healthy, you come to school. And so we trust you, and we know that you know your kid best. And so when you go to the doctor and you get a test, then we are expecting you to keep your kid out if indeed they test positive for COVID. The question comes, when can you bring them back? Well, the CDC, the Department of State Health, even TEA states that they are allowed to return when they're fever-free, they have no symptoms, and it's been 10 days since the symptoms began. It's pretty easy to understand. You know when your child's symptoms began. Keep track of that when it's been 10 days. If they're fever-free and they have no more symptoms, then you can bring them back. And so we're going to go with that. We went with that last year. That was the plan. Things went well. We trusted you guys. You guys were great. You worked with us. We'll work with you. And so we feel like it's going to be a great plan. Again, there's no masks. The vaccine is up to you. If your child is old enough, that's your choice. But we will report to you now if your kid's around someone who tests positive. You'll see that through the Parent Square. We'll do it just for the kids that are in your child's circle or class, if you will. So it won't be, we'll try not to overburden you with notices, but at least you will know. Now, real quick, just in case, we've heard some reports that possibly your clinic or your provider, your medical provider may not send you a note or may not give you a note while your child is out. That's fine. We'll do what we did last year. Sometimes that happened last year. We'll simply, if you're dealing with COVID, we're going to work with you, and your kids' absences are going to be taken care of. We're not going to penalize your child if you're keeping your kid out for COVID and you don't have a note from your provider. We're going to trust that you've counted the days. You know when 10 days symptoms began. You know when that took place. And so when you bring them back, if they're fever-free and symptom-free, we're going to bring them back in, and we're going to have a great school year. If you have any questions on that, you can contact us up here. We'll be glad to go through that with you. But I just wanted to basically let you know that you'll start seeing notifications through Parent Square. If we have students or faculty test positive, then we'll go ahead and notify you of that. And we'll maintain that, and we'll follow all the TEA and state health guidelines. So if you have questions, let us know. We're off to a great start. It's going to be a great year. We've got great kids. We appreciate you letting us work with them, and we look forward to lots of great stuff this year. It's a great day today. Remember, it's always a great day to be a Mustang. Thank you.
Follow me now.